Right now at 5, new updates in the case where a man's accused of abducting a pregnant Beaver Dam teen.
And how Wisconsin lawmakers are looking for the public's input on their next state budget.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. The former president of a Monroe County sobriety group is accused of child sex crimes. 37-year-old Devin Brenson faces 18 felonies, including second-degree sexual assault of a child. The nonprofit Brenson was formerly president of has stated that he is no longer associated with them in any capacity. Brenson held on a $50,000 cash bond.
A late-night police chase through Eau Claire and Chippewa counties ended with a major drug bust. Eau Claire police tried to stop a vehicle Thursday night, but the driver fled, leading to a chase that ended back in Eau Claire. Deputies used spike strips and a pit maneuver before the suspect, 35-year-old Andrew Primo of Chippewa Falls, surrendered. Officers found meth, marijuana, prescription drugs, and paraphernalia in the car. Primo faces multiple charges, including fleeing and possession with intent to deliver meth.
The man accused of abducting a pregnant Beaver Dam teenager won't fight extradition. He made the news in a Nebraska courtroom. 40-year-old is accused of abducting a 17-year-old Sophia Franklin from her Beaver Dam home back in February. The two were finally found in Omaha.
You are ordered held in custody without bond. The authorities in the state of Wisconsin will be notified immediately.
Gary Day is facing child abduction and enticement charges in Wisconsin. A bullet was found inside Tomah Middle School. It happened today and classes were put on lockdown. Police say a student admitted to being behind it. Since January, there have been 3 reported cases of a bullet being found inside a Tomah District school building. No word if they're all connected to one student.
UWL students took a stand today for education. Eagles for Equity protesters gathered on campus. They rallied against what they called the dismantling of vital institutions. Students voiced their concerns over the Trump administration's cuts to education, arts, and sciences.
We're not just here to hold posters and make noise. We're here to have American flags, cookies, and to tell people to call their senators, to help their neighbor, to volunteer, to do what they can in their community to help be that positive change that we want to see, and to help make the world a better place.
As she mentioned, the students handed out free refreshments and flags with contact information for Wisconsin legislators. A shakeup in the candidates for La Crescent HOCA superintendent. The district says Jeremy Hill has withdrawn from consideration. He was one of 3 finalists. Interviews with the remaining candidates, Walter Genevico and Brandon Munson, are set for Monday.
Wisconsin lawmakers are turning to the public for input on the next state budget. State Representative Steve Doyle and Senator Brad Pfaff hosting a state budget listening session in Onalaska today. They say they want the budget to reflect the real needs of Wisconsinites. The Republican-controlled legislature will create a draft budget over the next few months and then send that to the governor.
Well, we had a foggy start for a lot of areas for Friday, but then the sun has come out. We still got some clouds out there, but all in all, our temperatures have come up pretty close to seasonal level. Now, we have a mild weekend in store, but there's a big little but coming to it, and we'll kind of get to what's that meaning, that if it's going to be dry or not. But the temperatures are going to be quite warm as we go throughout. There's your high temperatures today, mainly in the 50s, mid-50s, maybe a degree or 2 below average, but pretty close. And overall, light winds, very comfortable conditions in the afternoon. There's that cloud cover that developed here with the daytime heating. It will begin to decrease as we go throughout the evening hour. Temperatures still in the 50s overall. So this evening really going to be pretty pleasant, pretty typical early to mid-April type conditions. 43 with calm winds and clearing skies for both locations. La Crosse getting back down to 46 at 10 p.m. Once again, light winds, so no issues to speak of for any outdoor activities or evening plans. Otherwise, tonight's temperatures getting back down to the 30s. Once again, very seasonable with light winds and overall quiet conditions. Now going on, we do have mild conditions Saturday, but we are watching for some showers, maybe even a storm. We'll kind of plan what that could impact your Sunday activities, and then what it looks like going into early next week, which means we're going to have another little brief cold snap coming.
All right, an ominous graphic with the lightning strike behind you.
Well, it's getting that
so
time of year
dramatic.
when you have showers when come through, you might have a storm too with it.
That's right. Thanks, Greg. Well, the Post Office and Great Rivers United Way are looking for volunteers to help stamp out hunger. You'll help pick up food donations. These donations collected will go back into community food pantries. To sign up, you can go to greatriversunitedway.org.
La Crosse's annual brush pickup is almost here. It begins April 21st. You're asked to bundle up your branches with cotton string. Keep them under 4 feet and 50 pounds and at the curb by 7 a.m. on the 21st. The Isle La Plume drop-off site also accepts brush on weekends and Mondays and Tuesdays. But heads up, if you're planning to drop off brush yourself, the Isle La Plume site will be closed next Sunday for Easter. The site will reopen Monday the 21st at 10 a.m. and will operate normal hours through the season. Weekends from 10 to 4 and Mondays and Tuesdays from 10 to 6.
Amplify Health by Gunderson is continuing to discuss an addition to its La Crosse Hospital location. The system is creating a new emergency psychiatric assessment unit within their existing behavioral health department. They say it's another way to treat patients who come to the ER in a mental health crisis.
People see a doctor very quickly and get treatment started right away. We find that if you go to Empath, that 75% or more of the folks you would have traditionally thought needed a long hospitalization, they get better in a matter of hours and go home.
Officials hope to open that unit by early 2026.
Sue Colvey is helping kids shine today for this year's Children's Miracle Network Gala. The gala is a fundraiser supporting kids who need medical care. Kids were treated to free hair and makeup services for the big event. A mother reflected on how excited her daughter was to get all dressed up.
Today is just an opportunity for her to be treated like a little princess. She's been very excited about it since she found out that we were able to come here.
The gala will be honoring this year's heroes. It starts at 7 p.m. The event raised $188,000 last year. Still ahead at 5, tragedy on the Hudson. What we now know about that deadly helicopter crash.
Plus, actor Eric Dane's stunning health revelation, the fight he is now facing.
It's the spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices on porch and patio. Plus, get a free collapsible wagon for all your outdoor activities. The spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
We see you out there, making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. And at Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it. By offering best-in-class products and dependable solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. So when the work's all done, you can find value to enjoy the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet, being original.
This is our home. Family and Children's Center has been supporting families in La Crosse and Winona for over 140 years. As time has gone by, we've expanded our services to include abuse prevention, mental health treatment, and so much more. Visit fcconline.org to see how our nearly 30 programs are strengthening communities throughout western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota. Better tomorrows start with us.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you've ever seen. Not the cleanest, just the most honest.
Today, we're fixing a home's foundation.
I mean, that is like the most common thing to see in the world.
Pretty common, yeah.
Right.
So it's the soil that's eroding away, causing those cavities, those voids that the foundation then wants to settle into.
And then you guys with your superhero capes show up and fix everything.
Yes, sir.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Get Progressive Rug Savings right now at all Homeworld Rugs. The more you buy, the more you save on your total rug purchase of $199 or more. Get up to $500 off sale prices. Every style is on sale now at up to 50% off regular prices. The Progressive Rug Sale, now at Homeworld Rugs.
Federal investigators are trying to determine what caused the deadly helicopter crash in New York City that was caught on video. 6 people died in that tragedy, including a family visiting from Spain and the chopper's 36-year-old pilot. We want to warn viewers, video caught of the crash is disturbing. CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports from New York.
We do not have a preliminary cause.
Dive teams hit the frigid waters of New York's Hudson River Friday, trying to recover additional pieces of the sightseeing helicopter.
We are looking for the main rotor and the tail rotor right now.
Cell phone video captured terrifying moments of the chopper in free fall before it crashed into the water Thursday afternoon.
Oh my gosh!
Pieces of the Bell 206 aircraft, including its main rotor blades, splashed down moments later.
The propeller just exploded and scattered, right? And then after that, we saw the plane was just spiraling down.
Late yesterday, recovery crews hoisted the chopper's fuselage from the river using a floating crane and recovered the pilot and 5 passengers. Augustine Escobar, an executive at technology company Siemens, and his wife had taken the flight with their 3 children.
It's very sad to hear that people coming from vacation and then they end up this way.
The company, New York Helicopter, operated the flight, which took off from Lower Manhattan at 2:59 p.m. According to the NYPD, it passed the Statue of Liberty, flying north up the Hudson River, then turned around and headed back south, losing control near the New Jersey shoreline.
We did issue a set of recommendations to improve safety in this area.
National Transportation Safety Board investigators will be combing through the recovered wreckage as well as videos that captured the accident and the chopper's safety records to determine what happened. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And another air accident, this one in Florida. A deadly small plane crashed near the Boca Raton airport. You can see debris scattered across the road. Officials say 3 people on board were killed. A person nearby in a car was hurt. There were reports that the plane was having mechanical issues.
Grey's Anatomy alum Eric Dane revealing that he's been diagnosed with ALS. The 52-year-old actor said, quote, "I am grateful to have my loving family by my side as we navigate this next chapter." ALS is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. Dane is currently starring on the HBO hit Euphoria. The Blue Origin crew is just days away from blastoff.
After the break, we'll hear from crew member CBS's very own Gail King.
Definitely going to be a nice Saturday with high clouds, 60 degrees, but Sunday we might have to see some showers or storms that could impact your activity plans. We'll break that down and then show you what it looks like going into next week. That all coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meat.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Carl's spring cleaning sale is going on right now.
Save up to 60% on floor samples, scratch and dent, and one-of-a-kind items.
Get Carl's exclusive rebates.
You get free installation on select dishwashers.
All TVs are clearance price.
Save up to 75% on select in-stock Serta mattresses and adjustable bases. Our new grills have arrived. Also, save up to 40% on clearance grills. Now is the time to clean up here at Carl's.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
Save big during Hy-Vee's 3-day sale this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee pasta, just 77 cents. Coke 6-pack bottles, just $3.69 each when you buy 3. Hy-Vee 24-pack water, just $1.99. Dole salad kits, just $2.98. Red Baron pizza, just $2.99. Plus, save on chicken breasts, Quilted Northern bath tissue, John Morrell Franks, and more. Save in-store and online this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
CBS morning anchor Gayle King is going into space on Monday.
That's right. Blue Origin will launch with an all-female crew. In addition to King, aerospace engineer Aisha Bowe and pop singer Katy Perry will also be on board.
There was something about being part of the first female team to me. The group of women that they put together is so extraordinary to me that I thought, wow, why would I not want to be a part of that?
Launch time is Monday at 8:30 a.m. from Van Horn, Texas. I'm very excited for these ladies. Like, what an experience.
Yeah, it's a monumental experience. I, for one, would be incredibly nervous with each passing day as it gets closer.
No, she's shaking right now. But hopefully they have some clear skies like we did earlier today for liftoff, Greg.
Well, we're going to have actually continue to be some clear skies, at least tonight, and then we have more cloud cover coming in for the weekend. But overall, the weekend is still shaping up to be pretty nice, even that showers and thunderstorms that come on Sunday. It's not an all-day type rain, and still temperatures will be mild, but we'll have to monitor those showers coming through. It may be a storm. But for tonight, tomorrow, quiet night, seasonable conditions back to the 30s, which we should be. Tomorrow, more mild 60s. Our average now is up to the upper 50s, and about this time next week, our average will be getting close to really 60 degrees. So getting into the 60s is going to be more common. Showers come Sunday, and then Monday, kind of like this Monday, we're going to have windy conditions and definitely colder air coming through. Another little bit of brief cold snap. But like typical cold snaps in spring, they don't last long. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be back up in normal temperatures too. But for tomorrow's highs, a lot of 60s on there. It will be breezy in the afternoon. That south wind will begin to pick up as we have a system that will approach. Cloud cover will be high, so the sun will still be able to come out. So all, not a bad day, just minus the winds. Now all that cloud cover will be streaming west to east across the area as we go throughout Saturday night. It'll thicken up a little bit, and then we have the next warm front or system that'll begin approach, and we'll see a little bit of shower activity develop somewhere along I-90 or just north. Looks like that line could present itself just Sunday morning right there, about 6 to 9 a.m. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm with this line. It could move either way. It'll weaken a little bit in the afternoon. I think the afternoon for a lot of areas is shaping up to be better than the morning. Still could see a shower or storm potentially in the afternoon as the cold front will be coming, but that cold front looks to be coming more Sunday evening. So not the best timing to see a lot of showers or even thunderstorms, given that really is going to be towards sunset. Once that comes through, then we're going to have really windy and colder conditions going into Monday. Pretty much the low sits up to the north. We're going to get that west-northwest wind coming through, although not in the way of much shower activity going on Monday. We'll probably start picking up a little bit more shower activity going Monday evening and Monday night as some of this moisture begins to wrap around and come further southwest. Even could see a little bit of snow for some northern areas coming Monday night with the system up to there. So that's what we're looking for. So Monday really is going to be the wind will probably be the story and a drop in temperatures. Rainfall amounts, not expecting a lot. Where that little line sets up with the showers Sunday morning, you could get up over a quarter to a half, but it's going to be a very narrow area. Most of the rest area will probably be less than a tenth. Many areas probably won't see much at all. So we'll keep an eye on that, but that's what the shower and storm chance that we're tracking for Sunday throughout the day. But you can see amounts pretty light overall. Now, as we go into the low temperatures we're looking at here, there's your low temperatures going into Sunday, looking at these upper 40s near 50. So it's going to be a warm start to Sunday. You definitely notice that. Then the temperatures going into Sunday overall, it really is going to depend on cloud cover. So this is the best guess right now. Upper 60s, we could see some areas hit 70 if they don't have the clouds, especially in the afternoon. So can't rule out seeing 70, but cloud cover will definitely play a factor in how mild we get. But still, overall, not too bad of a temperatures going on. Then we look at Mondays. Here's your highs behind that cold front. We're going to get back down into the 50s. So it definitely will be a bit cooler, but not too bad as we saw this last Monday. And the winds, as I mentioned, these are the wind gusts going into Monday afternoon. This is at noon, up over 40 to potentially 45. They'll even get stronger throughout the evening hours, so that'll be the big factor that we'll be tracking going into Monday and Monday night, along with the shower chance that'll come with it. And there we go, finally getting there to click go to work. Otherwise, we're getting back up into the mid-50s Tuesday, and we'll climb right back up with another precipitation chance coming next Thursday and Friday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So kind of up and down, similar to last week when Monday was the coldest day of the week. We'll be cold. Probably the coldest day of the week will be Monday too, but maybe not quite as bad as the previous Monday. But overall, the weekend, pretty good. Just keep an eye on Sunday.
All right.
We will.
Thanks, Greg. Still to come, UWL offering a glimpse into the future.
How area 5th and 6th graders got a taste of college life when we come back.
Mindful Monday helps you spring clean your finances and create a tariff-proof budget with tax day just around the corner. We'll see you Monday at 6 a.m.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
It's our lowest prices of the season, in-store and online at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, shop the season's best values on supplies to make projects your own. Like these DeWalt tool batteries, only $37 while supplies last. Livingston vegetable and flower seeds, 25% off MSRP. Save 30% on all Jiffy seed starting accessories. And Blaine's brand all-season windshield wash, just $1.99 a gallon. Don't miss our lowest prices of the season, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us Days.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us Days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're celebrating our 100-year anniversary, and we invite you to join us. Stop in for daily door prizes, exclusive offerings, and up to 40% off on special orders. Plus, we're offering 36-month financing or a cash discount when purchase is paid in full by cash or check. We'll even pay for your gas. It's happening now through April 7th, our 100-year anniversary sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for 100 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
5th and 6th graders got a taste of college life today at UWL's Kids College event.
It's a yearly event. Students work alongside professors in 20 different hands-on workshops. Everything from stage combat, I don't know what that is, to coding and sign language.
They do a bunch of different workshops from all kinds of different disciplines, like they do rock climbing, they do science experiments. So it's just a day for them to get a taste of what it's like at UWL.
Now, the goal of the event is to spark early interest in higher education.
Still hung up on stage
combat. What does that even mean?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Is that something with theater arts? Do we have a theater arts program there?
Yeah.
I don't know, stage combat. We do, okay. Anyways, I think this is a special event. I never got to go into anything like that as an elementary school kid.
No, where I grew up, no, there was nothing really like that. We didn't have a college institution really close by. It would have been like a UW Milwaukee, but yeah. This is a nice little, again, glimpse into the future.
Get a little bit of hands-on into everything. See what.
A couple of future Eagles probably in that group today.
Oh, I'd imagine so, for sure. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Right now, during Home Furniture's spring sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices throughout the store. Plus, pay no interest for up to 5 years on brand name mattresses during the spring sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
As I deteriorated, I needed something that would allow me to go from floor in the garage to floor in the home. Jason helped introduce to me all sorts of accessibility equipment. I have no questions about credibility and research. Personally, if somebody was asking me, I would say, here's who I would call.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Pivot. Shut up. Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Just like pivoting from heating to cooling season, it's a difficult adjustment. Pivot in the summer, called GNT.
Pivot. Shut up.
Called GNT. For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
A John Deere 3 Series tractor lets you tackle those bigger jobs with simple, intuitive controls that put the power in your hands and quick connect solutions to swap implements quickly with ease. From rotary cutter to rotary tiller to front loader. Take on all your property's biggest challenges. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on this Silverado. Or get $43.50 total value. Plus, current Chevy owners can get $4,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
It's the spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices on porch and patio. Plus, get a free collapsible wagon for all your outdoor activities. The spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, overall a pretty quiet evening, and overnight we'll have clearing skies, temperatures right where we should be, mid-30s for this time of year. Light winds, the winds will begin to turn around from the south. They will pick up, but that's the only probably thing that on Saturday that could impact activities is that wind will be kind of gusty in the afternoon. Otherwise, mild conditions through Sunday. That rain chance looks to be more in the morning, but still have to keep an eye in the afternoon. And then the cold front comes through Monday, another one Tuesday. You see our temperatures drop off. But in the spring, it doesn't last too long because we climb right back up by next Wednesday.
And we did find out what stage combat is. It's like fighting on the stage.
Yeah, like fight
in a theatrical
choreography.
setting.
So now you've learned something new today as well.
There you go. All right, that does it for us at 5.
See you back at 6.